Imagine discovering that your trusted drugstore mascara brand has ties to international controversies, problematic partnerships, and business practices that would shock any conscious consumer. Before you dismiss this as typical beauty industry gossip, stay tuned because the revelations about ELF Cosmetics will fundamentally change how you view affordable beauty. More importantly, you'll discover how Selena Gomez's rare beauty represents everything the beauty industry should aspire to become. The beauty world recently witnessed its most controversial acquisition when ELF Cosmetics purchased Rhode Beauty for $1 billion. This wasn't just another celebrity brand sellout. This transaction exposed fundamental differences between companies that prioritize quick profits versus those built on authentic values and sustainable practices. ELF's billion-dollar gamble on a brand barely 3 years old raises serious questions about their strategic direction. Rhode Beauty launched in June 2022, making it essentially a startup when ELF made their massive offer. Industry experts questioned this rushed timeline, especially when comparing it to Selena's methodical approach with rare beauty. Selena spent years developing her brand concept, focusing on mental health awareness and genuine inclusivity rather than chasing celebrity-driven profits. The contrast becomes even starker when examining product development philosophies. Rhode's initial launches faced significant criticism from customers. Their lip liner disaster left buyers complaining about poor lasting power, while their pocket blush received backlash for inadequate shade inclusivity that required scrambling to fix. Meanwhile, Rare Beauty launched with comprehensive shade ranges developed through authentic community consultation, demonstrating the difference between rushed profit-seeking and thoughtful brand building. Selena's personal struggles with mental health inform every business decision at Rare Beauty. Products emerge from genuine research and authentic testing, designed to serve diverse customer needs rather than simply generate revenue. This customer-first mentality creates sustainable success without requiring desperate acquisitions to maintain relevance. The mathematics behind Hailey Bieber's payout reveal additional concerns about ELF's acquisition strategy. Rhode Beauty has 3 co-founders, meaning Hailey splits the billion-dollar sum with her partners. After California taxes claim their substantial portion, she receives significantly less than the headline number suggests. Meanwhile, Selena built Rare Beauty's value organically through authentic brand building and genuine customer loyalty, never needing to sell out for financial stability. ELF's stock performance tells another revealing story. While the company chases short-term gains, their shares have declined year-to-date, and the Rhode acquisition hasn't provided the expected investor boost. This contrasts sharply with Rare Beauty's steady growth built on customer satisfaction and authentic brand values. Selena's company doesn't need desperate acquisitions because they've created real value through meaningful products and genuine social impact. Social media behavior provides another window into these companies' true relationships. ELF Cosmetics follows Alicia Keys, Chipotle, and Dunkin' Donuts on social platforms. However, they refuse to follow Hailey Bieber or Rhode Beauty despite spending $1 billion on the acquisition. This social media snub speaks volumes about internal company dynamics. Meanwhile, Selena's social media presence feels genuine and connected, focusing on mental health advocacy and authentic moments rather than corporate partnerships and forced collaborations. This situation mirrors Kylie Jenner's problematic Coty deal, where Forbes initially crowned her the world's youngest self-made billionaire before investigations revealed questionable financial documents. Selena avoided this entire problematic landscape by building Rare Beauty with authentic values and sustainable practices, rather than chasing headlines and quick profits. ELF's most tone-deaf marketing decision demonstrates their fundamental disconnect from their customer base. They partnered with comedian Matt Rife for an advertising campaign, apparently forgetting that their customers consist primarily of women who might not appreciate humor about domestic violence. This decision reveals everything wrong with ELF's approach, especially when compared to how Selena uses her platform to support abuse survivors and advocate for mental health resources. Matt Rife, known for Netflix comedy specials containing jokes about women receiving black eyes and belonging in kitchens, somehow became the face of a beauty brand. His controversial routine included a story about seeing a restaurant hostess with a black eye, followed by punchlines suggesting she belonged in the kitchen where customers wouldn't see her face, and implying she deserved abuse because she couldn't cook. This represents the person ELF chose to represent their brand. If you're finding these revelations as shocking as I am, make sure to subscribe because there's so much more disturbing information about ELF that every consumer deserves to know. While ELF exploits controversy for viral attention, Selena demonstrates daily how authentic engagement with serious issues creates lasting brand loyalty. Her approach to marketing centers around genuine stories of struggle, healing, and empowerment. When she shares experiences with lupus, anxiety, and depression, it comes from authentic vulnerability designed to help others feel less alone. This stark contrast with ELF's exploitative marketing reveals why Rare Beauty resonates so deeply with customers. Not a single person in ELF's marketing department flagged the Matt Rife partnership as problematic, revealing systemic issues with their decision-making process. Meanwhile, every Rare Beauty campaign undergoes careful consideration for how it might impact people struggling with mental health issues, trauma, or self-esteem challenges. Selena's team understands their responsibility to customers who trust them with their insecurities and vulnerabilities. Selena's personal experience with public scrutiny, health challenges, and mental health struggles informs every aspect of how Rare Beauty operates. Marketing content is designed to uplift and support rather than exploit or trivialize serious issues. This fundamental difference explains why Rare Beauty continues growing through authentic customer loyalty while ELF faces constant controversies and backlash. Digging deeper into ELF Cosmetics reveals even more disturbing connections. The company faced serious legal trouble for importing 156 shipments of false eyelash kits containing materials from North Korea. These materials entered the U.S. market through Chinese intermediaries, creating a supply chain that violated international law and potentially put customers at risk. Meanwhile, Selena ensures Rare Beauty's supply chain meets high ethical standards, prioritizing fair labor practices and safe manufacturing conditions, even when it means higher costs and lower profit margins. The implications extend beyond legal compliance, raising questions about whether materials from hostile countries are safe for products supplied near consumers' eyes. Selena's commitment to transparency means Rare Beauty customers know where their products come from and can trust that every ingredient meets rigorous safety standards. While ELF cuts corners on manufacturing and sourcing to maintain rock-bottom prices, Selena invested in creating products that actually work and support customer well-being. The Rare Beauty Foundation range, developed with input from makeup artists and diverse communities, provides coverage that looks natural and feels comfortable rather than simply offering the cheapest possible option. ELF's cruelty-free claims face scrutiny when examined against their manufacturing practices. While ELF markets themselves as animal-friendly despite products sold in China typically requiring animal testing, Rare Beauty's cruelty-free status comes with transparent documentation and authentic commitment to animal welfare that goes beyond marketing claims. The financial backing behind ELF reveals connections that conscious consumers might find troubling. BlackRock and Vanguard, ELF's top investors, also heavily invest in arms manufacturers that supply military equipment to conflict zones worldwide. When you purchase ELF products, a portion of your money flows to these investment firms that profit from global conflicts. Selena structured Rare Beauty's financing and partnerships to align with her values around social impact and ethical business practices. Rather than accepting investment from firms with questionable portfolios, she chose partners who share her commitment to mental health advocacy and positive social change. This careful attention to values alignment means Rare Beauty customers can feel confident their purchases support causes they believe in. ELF's venture into Twitch streaming revealed their problematic approach to diversity and inclusion. As the first major beauty brand to establish a Twitch presence, ELF had an opportunity to showcase innovative marketing while supporting diverse creators. Instead, they managed to alienate the very communities they claimed to want to reach by featuring only white creators despite receiving applications from diverse beauty enthusiasts. Selena's approach to influencer partnerships and brand collaborations prioritizes authentic representation and meaningful relationships over viral potential or cost savings. When Rare Beauty works with creators, they choose people who genuinely use and love the products rather than simply chasing follow accounts or demographic targets. The backlash against e.l.f.'s Twitch strategy was immediate and justified, with beauty fans expressing heartbreak watching their favorite affordable brand seemingly choose publicity over authentic allyship. Selena's consistent advocacy for underrepresented communities and her authentic approach to diversity means Rare Beauty avoids these pitfalls by building genuine relationships rather than exploiting communities for marketing purposes. e.l.f.'s appearance in the Mean Girls musical movie provided another example of their tone-deaf marketing approach. Their products appeared prominently throughout the film in ways that felt jarring and inappropriate for the wealthy characters using them. The bright green e.l.f. stickers pulled viewers out of the movie experience, turning emotional scenes into obvious commercials. Selena's approach to product placement and brand partnerships prioritizes authentic integration over forced visibility. When Rare Beauty appears in media or collaborates with entertainment properties, it feels natural and aligned with the story being told rather than interrupting the narrative for commercial purposes. The Corpse Paint collaboration with Liquid Death demonstrated another missed opportunity for authentic marketing. Instead of partnering with actual goth makeup artists, metal musicians, or alternative beauty creators who genuinely understand this aesthetic, e.l.f. sent products to mainstream beauty influencers with no connection to the subculture. Selena's approach to cultural trends and aesthetic movements involves genuine research and respect for the communities that create and maintain these traditions. When Rare Beauty explores different beauty styles or cultural expressions, it's done with authentic appreciation and appropriate community involvement rather than superficial appropriation for marketing purposes. Legal troubles continue mounting for e.l.f. with class action lawsuits over deceptive packaging practices. California resident Geneva Gonzalez filed suit claiming e.l.f. products contain significant amounts of non-functional slack fill, making containers appear to hold more product than they actually contain. The lawsuit alleges e.l.f. spends more money on deceptive packaging than on actual products inside. Meanwhile, Rare Beauty's packaging accurately represents the amount of product inside, with containers designed for functionality and sustainability rather than deception. Videos showing the true size of e.l.f. products compared to their containers reveal shocking discrepancies that highlight the difference between profit-driven and customer-focused business practices. e.l.f. built their reputation on creating affordable dupes of expensive products, but this strategy raises ethical questions that Selena addressed by focusing on innovation rather than imitation. While consumers appreciate lower-priced alternatives, systematically copying other brands' formulations and packaging designs stifles creativity and innovation in the beauty industry. Selena chose to develop original products that serve specific needs rather than simply copying existing successful formulas at lower prices. The Rare Beauty Concealer was developed based on Selena's personal struggles with lupus-related skin changes and her desire for coverage that looked natural rather than being a cheaper version of someone else's product. The stark contrast between these two approaches reveals fundamental differences in business philosophy. While e.l.f. prioritizes short-term profits through controversial partnerships, questionable supply chains, and deceptive practices, Selena built Rare Beauty on authentic values, ethical sourcing, and genuine customer care.